Hi guys, so today we'll be doing the fix my code task. This project ended today. You look at the dates, it ended today, so I can't ask for a review, and so it will limit me to getting the answers to the last two questions. But don't worry, because we'll be solving the first three questions because there are five questions. So we'll be solving the first three questions. So if I say ready for a review now, you see review closed today and it's 24th of July, as you can see, but it closed 6 a.m. and this is like 8:49 p.m. So I didn't know it's gonna close anyway. So these two won't really be done. But for this project, I'm going to just do this one and two and three, and yeah. So, but if you still want me to go ahead and do this too, you can let me know on the comment section. So, let's dive into this one since we can still check our code to see if you're correct. Okay. So the first thing you're told is that you'll be given a repository for the code, and we're going to check the repo and see what we can do. So we're going to clone the repo first to get all the documents that we need, all the files that we need. um let's that load. So the next thing is, so let's copy this. I hope it's copied. So we git clone. Did I copied it? Yes. So I'm git cloning this 0x01. So my network might be failing, so I'll have to be reconnecting. So I hope that doesn't discourage you. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and drop a comment whenever you feel confused. And yeah, basically that's it. And ride on, let's ride on. So this one is cloning. I don't know what's wrong with my network, it's kind of slow. So let's go back here. So we need to clone this. After cloning that, the first task, remember, look at the GitHub repository. We have this repository already. So we'll need to just reclone it as well, and then put all the code in this into this directory. Okay, so we'll reclone this one, add this directory to it, and put all this file in fix my code into OX01 challenge. Okay, so I think it's downloading now. So we can go to our GitHub and check it out. So if you want to see what we did, you can follow this GitHub account at Olaguru. And yeah, nice to see you. Okay, so the next thing is we're going to look for the fix my code. So I'll search for repositories, and it's loading. Find the repository. So it's taking time. The network is kind of bad. So I'm just going to search for fix and search. Can you just search on time? So this is it. So we're going to click on that. The network is extremely slow. And then I'm going to copy this over here. I've copied that, and this one is still loading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it here. Okay, so ls. So I'm going to just git clone. Though I'm supposed to use my access token, I can still do that. All I need to do is this. I'll put my art, and then I will look for access token and put it there. So I should have some access token here. So let's use this one for now. Yeah, so let's copy this and paste it here for now, and enter. So so we're cloning this as well, fix my code. So we need to clone that, and we need to clone this. So I think this one is properly cloned now. It remains the second one, which is this one. I think it's cloned too. So let's go back here. So we should have it here as well. So where is it? Fix my code and this. Yes. So we'll go into, let's go back to our project, and then now that we've cloned the former one, this, which is this, and the new code we're given. So let's cd into, or let's cd into fix my code, which is the one that we had before. And if you open it, you see that we have 0x00 challenge. So what I'll do is I'll create this directory inside it. So I'll copy this directory and I'll make the directory and enter. So we have the directory now, right? So we have this directory, which is this one. That's what we need. So I'll go back to the home, and then I'll go into the 0x01 fix, and then these are the tags we have here. So I'll move everything here. I'll move it to the directory that we just created inside this fix my code. So I'll say move dash r. I'm not I think, or let's just copy it because we might need it. Copy everything recursively, um copy recursively every file into, from home, go to fix my code and go to 0x01 and paste everything inside. So this might take some seconds, and yeah, I think that should work. It's taking time anyway. So while that is loading, so the first question says, I have started a new Flask project, and the first thing I'm putting in place, okay, I think this one is working now. So we'll cd back, and then we'll cd into the fix my code and 0x01, okay, which is what we've created, and now we can find those files there, right? Good. So we have this, and let's cut our readme. So they've created a readme for us. Fix my code one. Good. So we have everything we need, and we are good to go. So the next thing we're going to do is okay, so the first tag says this, and status server. So inside this status server, is this file is what is for the first task. Okay, so the first task is for this status server. So they said when they started, this is a Flask project. Okay, so they just started a Flask and they want to create a status route. So if you haven't done Flask, it might be hard for you to get this, just watch a 10 seconds video on Flask. Probably I'm going to create a video. If you need a video to give you the basics of Flask, you can let me know in the comment section. I'm going to create that ASAP. Okay, so but I'm still going to explain so you understand what we are doing. Okay, so the thing is they're trying to create a route. Okay, a route that goes for status. Okay, API version 1 status. So instead of saying after visiting the route, there should be a message saying okay, or probably successfully visited. You get. So the thing is, it's just like our Nginx server, but so Flask is like a web server. It serves a web pages. It serves web files. Okay, so we are trying to make it serve a file at this location, and now it's going to that 404 error not found instead of it to be found. Okay, so that's what is going on here, and if you click on this, it's just going to take you to the status server. So let's cd into the status server and see what's going on there. So if you cd into it, you'll see that we have a file called API. I've cd into it, and then we'll see that we have a file called version 1. I've cd into it, and then we'll see that we have a file called views. So we'll cd into views, and we'll see that we have this index.py. So the index.py is what we really need right now. So if I vi into the index.py, okay, and you would see that we have some couple of code inside. Don't know why that's taking too long to work. So what we do is we are using Flask. Flask is a Python module. Okay, so from Flask import this and this. So we said we want to create a route for the status for my API. So whenever this is a function definition, it's supposed to return status okay. but the thing is returning 404 error. And the reason is because they've already specified in one of our file that every request should start with API slash VI. Okay, so we don't need this API slash VI, we just need this slash status. That's all you need to correct in this first task. The reason being that where is it? ls let me cut this init. Is it in this init? Yes. Is it? So we have a URL prefix, okay, which is API v1. Okay, so API v1 has already been prefixed to it, so we just need to add a slash status to in order to get it. What I'm supposed to do is to test it and to make you guys see what's going on. So let me go back and return what I just changed. Okay, and I'll put this was there before. We have slash API slash v1 slash status, right? So good. So you need to install like pip install what's it called, flask. You need to install flask, but I've already installed flask, so you can try that command. And what's it called, so to verify if I have flask, I think I will first do python 3, and then we're just going to say import flask. So if you get no error, it means flask is already installed. So let's see. Okay, we got error from flask import flask. Let's see, we got error, so I think it's not installed then. Let's see. Pip, where is the pip I tried? Okay, it's not there. Pip install flask. My network is slow. I don't know. I think it's supposed to work, right? Anyway, Python. So we're gonna run this right now. First, why is this not working? Copy. This thing is taking my time. Cancelled by user. Anyway, I think it's still supposed to work, but let me try this and see if it's going to give me that flask is not installed, because I think I installed it before. I don't know why it's taking time. Python 3 from that blah 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 blah. Oh, we are using Python 3, not just Python. So I'll add Python 3. No module found API. So I think there's something wrong. Or let me see the outside. Go cd. So I'll cd to the root of the status server and try it again. If that doesn't work, so it's because of the flags that we've not see. Can you see no module named flags is not installed yet. So let's do the pip install flags again. So we need to install flags in order to make this work. So once we run this command on this shell command, right? So once we run it, we would allow it, so it's installing now. So it's going to be listening to any request. So it's going to serve as our development web server. Okay, flags will be used. Then we'll open another window in order to send our request. So this particular guy will be the one serving us. Okay, so let's do now. Let's run this. So can you see it's working now, right? So let me clean it and let's do it again. So Python 3 this. So you can see it's running. This is the IP on our IP blah 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 blah. So it's waiting for request. So we can open the second this guy and then call this guy. Okay, so we'll cd into where we were. So we'll seed into fix my code, we'll seed into OX01, we'll seed into web, is this server, right? Status server, yes. So then we would request, where is it? We'll call that guy. So we say error not found, as you can see, right? And you can see that it gave us that we requested for a page, a get request for API VI, and it said it is 404. Okay. So what we do next is we now cd into, let me ls. So we'll cd into API, we'll ls, we'll cd into v1 ls, then we'll seed into views ls, and then we'll see would vi our index. So index.py. So because we have that prefix, we'll remove this guy, right? So I think it's in debug mode, right? Hey, what did I just press? Did I just press? Okay, good. So is it in debug mode? Okay, debug mode is off, so we'll need to restart this guy. So clean it and Python 3. So it's waiting for another request. So let us make the request again here. Where's the request? Call is not there. So let's copy the request again and clean it and call it. So you can see we have status okay now. So that's just what you need to change, and that's all. So let me stop this server from running, and we can git add everything, git commit, first task, and then we git push it. Okay, so that will be that for now, and if it successfully push, we would solve that. Okay, so that will be solved. So I think there's something wrong with my network or something. Anyway, while that is still battling with each other, so okay, the git commit message, git is commit, not commit. Okay, all right. So I'm not sure if it has pushed, but let's check the code to see. So start a new guy because it didn't show that it pushed all the files. So what else I could do is cd. Yeah, it didn't show that it has pushed it. So cd all. So I'm cd into my OX01, and I'll git add everything. So it shows that it's pushing the rest now. So let me push it. So let's retest. It's not done. Let's retest. So that's working. That's checking now. So it worked. So that's just it for that. So the next one is I love geometry. My square is it's perfect. No, should I change something? So this is like my square. This, where is it? Square.py. So if we open it, you see that it opens the square.py file, and we are told to make it that is not perfect. We should make it perfect, right? So we'll vi into the square.py file. Okay, so I'll vi into square.py. So the first thing I'll do is I want to document everything, and I'll say this is a square module 1 2 3, and then I'll give 2 space, and then I would do a square class, right? And then width is 0, this is 0. I'm not sure this one needs this. 1 2, okay. The init, I'm going to give that a documentation as well, but before that, our class has to be capital letter S, okay. And then the next thing is we'll come down here and yeah, 1 to 3, and say the init for the square class. Okay, so I've done that. And what else here? I think this one is fine. The area of, okay, this one is fine. So this one, instead of width, self dot width times self dot width, is going to be, here is width times height. Okay, then this one is perimeter of, so this one I will just use this perimeter of underscore my underscore square. What's going on here? Square, right? Yeah, perimeter of my square. Now make this one small letter. So if you look at the spelling, it is per meter. So s dot, I'll change this ones to p r per meter underscore of underscore my square. So I'll change this guy over here also, because the class has been changed to capital letter. We use this one. Square is this, this is this, and then width times height, I think that's good. And then we just need to document this as well. The perimeter of the square. So it's more of like a rectangle kind of. It's not a typical square. The string representation, and what else? I think that's all. So would run, I'll run flake 8 to check the pep 8 style for the square and to see if we have any errors. So blank line contain white space at 10 11 11 5. We have too many blank lines too. So 10 and 11, so vi 10. So this one, there's too many black lines, so let me just delete this place. I think we should be good now. Let's check. So we should have one error left. So 27.1 expected to blank line after class. So vi, so we'll just give this place one more line. Okay, let's check it again, and I think we're good. So I'm going to git add the square and git commit retouching the square, and then I'm going to push it and hope it works. So it worked. So that's that for this one. And for this one, I'm running a serious program. I started so user.py is what we want to touch now. So we've touched this square, we've touched this status, so the next one is user.py. So the last guys are this blog and react, and we can't really do anything to it right now, but if you want me to still do it, let me know. I'm going to find solution to it. All right, so the last one for this one is I'm running this, which is user.py. I started my object and nothing works. Could you help me please? My code is here. Thank you. So we'll vi into the user.py and see what is going on here. So for this one, it's as simple, right? The major thing is that our in object oriented programming, the property will come before the setter. So we'll copy one, two, three, four, four. So we'll cut the four. So I can cut it from here. So I'll cut it and paste it here. Okay, so that's good. And remove this extra line and put an extra line here. Yes. So I think this is major thing we need to do. So the property will come first before the setter. Is there anything else we're missing? Documentation, any other documentation? Hmm, I think that's all for now. So let us git add user the py git commit check. So no message and git push it. So if that doesn't work, then I'll check something else. So I think there's something else. Let's see. So it worked. So basically that's it for this one. And for this guys, so we'll check the blog. Um, for this one, we check the blog file, and what we're told to do is just because it's not working right, and then we need to add a feature, a boolean feature for to turn on that, which will be permanently true, and then to turn on post and edit, something like that. And for this one, we need to fix some things with the React blog as well. So this is like variety of different languages and different posts and different things. So you just need to fix them. So these last two, I would fix them if you still want me to, because I don't think it's necessary right now. All right. So I'll see you in the next one.